Alright everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name's Habib. We're talking about Montblanc Legend Night in this video. And we're gonna see what it's about, how it smells, and whether it's overlooked or not. Without any further ado, let's get straight into it. Legend Night, guys, launched way back in 2017 and articulated by Antoine Maisondieu and Olivier Pescu. It's a woody, aromatic, fresh fragrance. It's not the typical Montblanc fragrance. Montblanc is really known for making really good, fresh, daily fragrances, daytime fragrances. A lot of their fragrances are, revolving around the daytime, office time. Very good, fresh scent profiles. This, as you can tell by the name, Legend Night, is focused towards the night, and it's a little different from what Montblanc typically does. It's got a little more depthness and a little more character. But before we actually get into the scent profile, I want you guys to take a look at this bottle. If we look at and talk about the bottle, it has this amber-like color at the bottom, and it glides up towards the top and transitions into a black color on the top. Reminds me a lot of Dior Fahrenheit. It doesn't smell anything like that, just to be clear. And on the front of the top, you got Montblanc's logo. On the top of the cap, you have Montblanc's logo, and on the cap, on both sides, front and back, it says Montblanc. The cap has decent weight to it. It's not magnetic, and the atomizer is black as well. On the bottom, you can find the serial number, the ml size of the bottle. It says Eau de Parfum, and it's made in France. So that's about the bottle, guys. Just sprayed it, guys, getting the whiff of it, how it smells. So let's get straight into that. In the top, you have, in Montblanc Legend Night, bergamot, clary sage, mint, and cardamom. A lot of the very fresh ingredients that are used for fragrances to make them smell fresh. Montblanc, as I said, guys, does really good fresh fragrances, and this one doesn't deviate a lot so much from the freshness aspect, especially in the opening with all of these ingredients. In the heart of Montblanc Legend Night, we have apple, fir resin, lavender, violet, and cedarwood. Now, the violet, the lavender, again, even in the heart, we have fresh ingredients. So that really helps continue that freshness from the opening. Apple gives it that little bit of sweetness that's a little more appropriate for the evening time, for the night time. And the cedarwood, guys, really gives it that depth. Now, in even the mid, the apple and the cedarwood are combining and helping the fragrance transition into a little more of a nighttime fragrance, a little more with a little more depth, sweetness, and woodiness. Now, in the base, we have vetiver, black vanilla musk, akigala wood, patchouli, and musk. Now, the black vanilla husk is the main anchor in the base of this fragrance, guys. It's really helping the fragrance be honed down. The musk is there to help accentuate that depth and character, but you guys might have noticed I said patchouli. So patchouli is there even in the base. Now, in the top, all of the ingredients are fresh notes. In the mid, we got violet and lavender, which were fresh, and then there's apple and wood to help it be honed down. And in the base, guys, the musk, akigala wood, and the vanilla husk, they are really good, which make this fragrance a lot more appropriate for the winter time, for the fall season. And the vetiver and the patchouli, they still keep that freshness. Now, by looking at the ingredients, by looking at the bottle, by looking at the name, guys, of this fragrance, yes, it's absolutely appropriate for the fall and the winter time. It's not a summer scent. I have tested it in the summertime, didn't really enjoy it. It's doable, but it's perfect for the fall and the winter time. Now, how does it actually smell? In the opening, guys, there is a lot of freshness of this fragrance. I can still smell it after spraying it, but after 1 hour, it smells like a dark, fresh scent. Now, you might be wondering, what does that mean? What does it mean, dark, fresh scent? It means that it has the darkness and the depth and the character to be worn in the fall winter season because of, you know, ingredients like the ekigala wood, the cedar wood, like the black husk, but it's also got the freshness from ingredients like the vetiver, from the patchouli, and, you know, bergamot, cardamom. So it's got freshness and darkness combined into one, and that makes it, in my perspective, a perfect or a very good fragrance for the winter office time, guys. Because in the office, you want to smell fresh, you want to smell clean. It has the freshness and the cleanliness that Montblanc is really good for, but it's got character and enough depth for winter, colder seasons. Is it a gourmand fragrance, guys? No, it's not a gourmand fragrance. Don't compare it to Azzaro the Most Wanted. Don't compare it to, you know, Stronger With You. Don't compare it to, you know, super sweet or fragrances around that side, around the gourmand line. It's not a gourmand fragrance. However, it is a very good fragrance to be worn on a date. It's not sweetness in a bottle, it's freshness and character in a bottle. It's good enough to be worn on a date because of the fresh aspect, and especially if your significant partner, if your, you know, spouse, if your wife, girlfriend, fiance, whoever does not like gourmand fragrances, you need a good fresh fragrance to be worn in the winter time that she's gonna like. Check this out. Check this out. This might actually work very well for you. Because of the freshness from the fresh ingredients that are in the opening, even in the mid, and patchouli in the base, and the darkness from the ekigala wood, cedar wood, you know, black vanilla husk, it's a very versatile fragrance for the winter time, guys. You can wear it to your date, you can wear it to the office, you can wear it, you know, to a stroll in the park in the cooler winter season, and you can even rock it to, you know, just a coffee date, a normal evening coffee date or a morning coffee date. In the winter, cooler seasons, you can even rock it there. Talking about longevity, guys, I get around close to 6 hours, 6.5 hours with like 5 sprays of this, but the projection is good. As soon as I spray it, it's there in the air. For the first hour, it's very prominent, very visible with 5 sprays. And after 1.5 hours, it's got a good sillage. You can still smell it, especially when somebody's gonna, you know, come and meet you or greet you, or you do that, or you do the same. It's going to be prominent, it's going to be visible. It's got a good sillage, you know, as you walk by, it's gonna smell nice, you're gonna smell nice. And I've actually gotten compliments from this as well. People have asked me, you know, oh, that smells nice, what are you wearing? And I tell them that it's a Montblanc Legend Night. And it's not very, very popular. That's why people are, you know, amazed that I'm wearing a Montblanc in the cooler winter seasons. So my favorite part about Montblanc Legend Night is honestly, guys, after the 1.5 hour mark, 1 hour mark, because then, you know, a lot of the fragrance's actual character comes out. That freshness in the opening gets pushed aside, and the cedarwood, the black vanilla husk, and the akigala wood, I love how, you know, they start popping out, they start smelling, and it gives a lot of character. So that's my favorite part about this fragrance. It's honestly, as you can tell, so far it's overlooked. It's not hyped at all. It's actually overlooked, and it's a fragrance that is very much worth looking at if you're looking for a good, fresh winter fragrance that has character, guys. So Montblanc Legend Night, do check it out, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Always remember, If you smell good, you look good.